Follow, but where should I start? I could talk to Lucky's Dynhouser. Is probably working. I don't think he is responsible. The widow Cameron lives south of here, near Franz Power. Then he talked to Alder, maybe. Won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Mother Cecilia in the convent. But if I don't attend Brother Florian's examination of the body at the Abbey, he'll have to do it without me. Okay, 4 suspects. Alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to... I should probably head over to the widow. Because I want to see if we can help her to keep the land. I think that is fine. And Widow Cameron? Is that what it is? I guess that is the house. Looks a bit run down from here. These figures look like they were carved by someone without formal training. But this is the Rotten Baron's new best friend. Nice to see you too, Attilia. Bah, Sarkhan, how original. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. We never really talked. I thought it was time to get acquainted. No one wants to talk to a surely old widow out of the goodness of their heart. No, I know your type. You want something from me. What is it, boy? Spit it out. Can't a young man come to entertain an old widow out of a simple Christian charity? No, go away. Please. I just want to ask some questions. Oh, is that what those bells were for? My, what a blessing. Not the first time. Pershta answered my call. Do you want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets stabbed next. Maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. And that's all I have to say about it. A life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elder brothers. Can you spare me a few minutes? You think I care about what happens to some old monk? Pah, idiot. Kill them all. See if I care. Every agent of the church should die. Where is this hanging coming from? Is something I can help you with? No. Well, maybe. Don't suppose those scheme arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush? Are you asking me to do chores? I'm not so strong as ought to, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. Not often someone offers to help out old Ottilia. Fine. You do some things for me, maybe I'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. You got some place to be? I do actually, but I'll be back later to help. Sure I will. That's what they always say. Don't let the door hit your ass on your way out. Yeah, we are gonna come back here because she has a lot of stuff. I want to inspect the body, and I think I can only do it now. I hope. And I also want to ask the nun because it was there was a woman screaming. Obviously, someone found someone. I don't think it has anyone to do into the town. I mean, he was... Well, actually, yeah. Well, I don't know. No, I think whoever killed him is still up at the Abbey. Let's see here. Well, maybe we can find where... Oh, hello. Mouse Fanger. Alright, there you are. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. What concerns of it is yours? Given that the Baron was just murdered, it seems worth inquiring about the cause. Why, do you not trust in the Abbot's judgment? It is not about the Abbot's judgment that matters, but the Archdeacon's. All too true, but you must proceed carefully in your inquiries. The Abbot does not want anything to interfere with the Archdeacon's investigation. That includes you. Then help me. Help you what? Blame someone else for the murder? You know that Piero didn't murder the Baron. It had to have been someone else. I will not condemn someone else to death. In doing nothing, you are allowing Brother Piero to die. Is that any better? Condemnation is for the Archdeacon and God, not us. There is no sin in us bringing truth to light. I'm simply a nun. Why do you think I can help you? I saw how you reacted when the Baron arrived. You must know something of what's going on. Alright. I did have reason to be concerned about Baron Rothvogel's presence. The Baron caused irreparable harm to one of the sisters on his last visit. The damage was severe enough that she had to leave us for some time. What kind of harm? Oh. That's why I removed the sisters from his presence as soon as I could. Which sister can I speak with her? No, Andreas, I don't think that would be appropriate. Alright, this doesn't help me much if I don't know what happened or to whom. I understand this is less information than you would likely wanted, but I do not think I can tell you any more in good conscience. Who did she tell? There was someone she told to leave the room. I don't remember the name. I have to check people. Trust me when I say that the victim of this incident could not have killed the Baron. I need more than that. Are there any records on her on what happened? Yes, we keep records of all the sisters in the Abbey. Not that it does you any good. You are not allowed. Could I ask Sister Illuminata to see them? She won't give them to you. Our records aren't available for outsiders to look through. I can sneak in on my own, you know. I found the secret entrance to your crypt. Don't try it. You'll be caught and you'll be lucky if the Abbot only banishes you from the Abbey until Judgment Day. We'll see. Thank you for your help. Now let's go for this. God bless you, Andreas Mahler. Alright. Okay, so I don't think I need to see the record because what we know about the Baron, he was fooling around with other women. He was probably trying to fool around with one of the nuns. And let's just say that she was not really happy about that. So, oh well, not really happy with him trying. So I believe that we are in the right place. So one of the nuns probably had but the nun that he did some irreparable damage to would probably be the nun that we need to find. I mean, what is that then? Why couldn't I go in here? This door must lead into the rest of the convent, not for me. It was not her. No, definitely not her. Well, I cannot see if a knife is missing. But where are the nuns? There is no nun anywhere here. So, Upper Abbey. I want to inspect the body. How do we do that? There we are. Okay. Andreas, this way. Okay, please have some good news for us. There, I'm glad the storm didn't delay you. Now, even though I gave instructions that I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. I hope you're up for it. I've seen many animal corpses in the wilds in various states of decay. Human death is also part of nature. Yes, but an understanding of its insignificance is unique to humans. The corpse of a man you once walked and talked with. Excuse me. It just isn't the same, even if it may seem so in a rational mind. Now then, you should probably take notes as we go. They might be useful later. Of course. Alright. I will begin by inspecting his anterior, starting with the face and the head. No visible wounds, no blemishes, teeth in good condition, nothing unusual. Neck, shoulder and chest are ordinary. I need to clean some blood away to examine the torso. Yes, there it is. A puncture wound between the 6th and 7th rib. It is fairly shallow. Though I estimate it penetrated only about an inch, and it is likely came from his own hand. His own hand? Wait, he inflicted on himself? How can you tell? But, no wait, that doesn't sound deep enough to have killed him. It wasn't. It's likely a incidental, received while falling on his own knife. He must have some other wound that issued forward all the blood we found him in. Well then surely this must mean that Brother Pierre is innocent. It means it's incredibly unlikely that Brother Pierre stabbed the Baron, but it doesn't explain what actually killed the man. Brother Pierre never should have picked up that knife. I'm sure the appearance of guilt never even crossed his mind. Now then, let's move on. While there is a sore on his sex, probably from the French disease, I doubt it had anything to do with his murder. I'm not familiar with it. It was first discovered 20 years ago by the French soldiers visiting brothels in Naples. Anyway, it seemed the Baron was not the most faithful husband, not uncommonly among the nobility. I would expect a monk to be more shocked by this. Moving down. Other than a few blisters on his feet from what I assume are new shoes, there are nothing wrong with his legs. Andreas, can you help me turn him over? Of course. There's a slight irregularity on his spine, possibly from an old injury. I don't think it has anything to do with how he died though. I understand that Baron enjoyed hiking in the wilderness. The most beautiful places are often the most difficult to reach. It's easy to get injured if you aren't careful, especially if you are truly wild and in a truly wild and remote place. It seems like a silly thing to risk your life for, but I'm not the one to talk. Whatever the reason, didn't contribute to his death. Here it is, a rather dramatic head wound. Oh. The dark hair and the blood make it difficult to see, but it's quite bad. In my experience, I've never seen someone walk away from a head wound of this severity. How many head wounds have you seen? Too many and not enough. As grim as it sounds, there is always more to learn. Italian doctors try to examine as many corpses as they can to fully understand the mystery of the body. The battlefields of Poland and Lithuania aren't as ideal as learning environment as the University of Bologna, but they did provide an education of sorts. I'd rather be treated by someone with experience than a novice with a university education. Why didn't you study medicine in a university? My family was too poor to even consider it. Mercenary work was my way off the farm. The wound looks like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object, probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot and there is clear impression in the skin around it. It would take extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice unless the Baron were already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. How long could he have survived for? I've seen familiar injuries in battle. The victims don't last more than a few minutes, but it's an agonizing death. Even so, he couldn't have wandered far from where the blow first struck. So he may not have been attacked in the chapter house. He was either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate area. There was some blood stains on the wall. What about the big garden? It's possible, but an incredible risk. The abbot's house looks out directly on the garden. Anyway, whatever killed the Baron was a blunt instrument of considerably heft. And the part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than a fist. I'd say 2.5 inches around. Big mallet, hammer, or even a round stone. That's specific. Estimating this size is a number always come easy to me. Hopefully your talent will help you find a murder weapon in short order. Whoever did this must have caught the Baron unaware. Save the small knife wound. He has no other injuries. I suppose that he was struck. He drew his knife to defend himself and fell on it before Bloody Piero discovered him. So I believe we discovered 2 important things. Piero didn't stab the Baron, and even if he had, it isn't what killed him. Indeed, though it may take more convince the Archdeacon of Bloody Piero's innocence. And we also know that the Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy blunt object. Now we just need to find what caused the blow and learn what struck it. Oh, is there another... There is one other item of interest. I found it in the Baron's jacket, but I didn't want to open it without you. What is? A note of some kind. I trust you open it with more carefully than I would. What does it say? The girl who died and the innocent... What? The girl who died and the innocent with her. Attains chapter. What girl and what innocence? Some of the nuns? It's been years since any of the nuns have died. Perhaps Mother Cecilia would remember. Can you tell who wrote it? They're not Italian, I can tell you that. Refined Gothic hand. As good as they talk of Guy are, I don't think they could replicate this. What? Really? If none of them, who? I intend to find out. I wish you good luck finding the answer. I'm sorry to rush you, but I must ask you to leave. Every minute you stay is an additional. Brother Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stolz, the physician from Tasing. Yes, I'm in the middle of something. Could you return after supper? I'm afraid it can't wait. Father cannot ask me to examine the Baron's body. Alright. Just give me a moment. Andreas, I need you to hide yourself. From Werner? Of course. Is that the best we can do, really? Dr. Stolz, sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what do you need? The abbot wanted me to examine the Baron's body before his wife arrived. It seemed unnecessary at this point. I've just completed my own examination. Well, then what's the harm in letting me take a look? Dr. Souls, with all respect, I finished. The cause of death is clear. If you arrived an hour ago, I would have no problem with your assistance. Assistance? I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine a corpse on my own, without the help of a battlefield sawbone. Regardless of your opinion regarding my abilities, the examination is finished. If you insist on inspecting the body anyway, I must insist that the abbot tells me himself. What? Making me bring the abbot here is a waste of time. So is performing an examination of the corpse immediately after one was just completed. Idiotic. I'll return with Father Gernot presently. That was close. Now we can leave through the cozy cloister before they return. Of course, thank you, Brother Florian. Think nothing of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then. I should find someone to eat with. I can't get that note out of my head. The girl who died and the incident with her. What could it mean and who wrote it? Well, we cannot go into the abbey as well. We need to wait. I wonder if there are any nuns here. No. She's not here. Find someone to eat with. Both horses are back. We cannot talk to her. Damn it. Hello, Andreas. Good evening, Andreas. So, Otto and Eva, huh? Yes, what about them? How is their courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? And they're gossiping, Andreas. Besides, aren't there more pressing issues at the hand of the death at the Abbey? Maybe it's related. That doesn't mean I ignore all the other events around me. You started picking up poor habits during your time in tasting, Andreas. It can't be the Gedners, Peter is stern, maybe the monks talk too much. But if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it. Oh? He's old enough to not be smelling like a boy. They both like each other, seems to me. If you found the right person, you should go for it. That's what I would do. What stopped you? Well, that's personal. You just haven't found the right person? No. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God is not giving me this blessing. Worry not. It can happen at any moment, Endris. One hopes so. I must get back to work. Andreas, enough talk. Until later. I was thought we could have a eat together. Andreas got supper plans. Sung along Clara, won't mind unexpected guests. Let's go. She's resourceful and you're hardly unexpected. Come on, I'm starving. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which you're about to receive from your bounty. We pray you keep safe the soul of my dear Christine. Gone these 6 years. She is missed at this table by her husband and children. But we take comfort that she will be with you in paradise. For Christ our Lord, amen. I saw that wretch of a miller this morning. That bastard had a gal to raise his hand to me in greeting. I should spat at his feet. Dad. I don't know how you're going to pay the abbey's taxes if he raises the milling fee. Maybe you can work out an arrangement that maybe benefit you both. No use talking to that man. Not with the bad blood between us. I could try to speak with him. He's friendly with me. Absolutely not. And don't you ever speak to him again. So, how'd ever? I'm sorry, Dad, I want a promise. You're going to give yourself chest pains again if you keep going like that. It's not my chest that pains me, boy, Christ. But my back hurts. How are we going to get those fields planted in time? I've been picking up the slack, haven't I? We'll get by alright. Is the farm work hard on the body? Christ, don't get him started. You're damn right it's hard. Up with the sun, no matter the weather, out there in the muck and the element, working my hands to goddamn splinters. Watch your heart, son. You want to leave Clara a widow. Fresh pottage, rye bread. I think I'll take some bread first. Why don't you go and see Agnes Steineren about a balm for your back? Agnes, alright? I don't want goddamn women medicine. Dad, we have a guest. If Agnes medicine is good enough for me and Clara, I don't see why it can't help you too. Agnes once gave me a tincture for an upset stomach. It was quite helpful. If it's Agnes you've got help with problem, Dad, why don't you see Dr. Stoltz instead? Stoltz is even worse. Charge you as much as the miller with all the kindness of the horseman of the plague. The pain will pass. I'll push through, just as I always have. Stubborn boy, why don't you talk to that old soldier up the abbey? What's his name? Florian? Florian, yes, it was on the tip of my tongue. Since when you used to phone in the abbey, Peter? Florian might live at the abbey, but he is a soldier still. Only one of them worth talking to, now that Father Matthias has passed. When was that? A few months ago? 34 or 35 months, I believe. Young minds, a couple of years, a couple of months. You get to my age, there's no difference anymore. Matthias, you know, he was impressed by my age. So I must have been blessed by the Lord. Wanted to know all about my life and the things I've seen. Good man for a monk. Not like that new abbot only cares about the coffers. Gerna does. That's the abbey for you. Do you see Otto up there much, Andreas? The abbot keeps him busy. Otto. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I had dinner with him and Andrews recently. He was working on some repairs to the abbot's house. Did anyone at the abbey have a hello for me? Georgi? What, Clara? I'm only curious. No, Georg. No one had a hello for you. For you. Were you expecting one? It's only that I talk to one of the sisters there sometimes. Sedena? And I was wondering if she, you know... forget it was stupid anyway. Well, we should maybe talk to her as well. We have to do everything. We don't often get meals with you, Andreas. Pestering folks around the town with questions like you do. You want to know everything about the town? The widow who lives near the forest. Was she always like that? Campering? Shame what happened to her. She was never a sweet woman, you know. Even as a girl, she was surely. So that has its charms, eh? That I won't have Andreas going around telling tales of your leisure. You knew her as a young woman? Ottilia, surely lived my whole life in this village, haven't it? Well, so has she. Her family has been on that land for generations, going back to, her great-grandfather, I think, the Diderich. Her husband passed away not long ago. What was his name? Ranning. He was unwell for a long time, wasn't he? He seemed to be worse every time I saw him. Had a running with that Rothwell bastard he did. An argument over land or hunting, I don't know. Ranning was a good man, but he had temper. No one could tell him no, not even the Baron. Didn't matter. Rothwell, he beat Ranning so badly he never walked right again. Probably what killed him in the end. Yeah, effing nobles. Effing nobles. All this shouting is making Ursula restless. Let's finish our meal in peace. Alright. Sorry, Ursula. And we couldn't make time for her as well. Sadly. I should get some sleep or break into the library. We need to break into the library. Is she going to be talking again? No. We maybe see a ghost. I don't see a ghost over there now. Oh shit, Mateus, that'd be here Cater. If he sees me, he'll kick me out. I have to keep out of sight until he passes. Good thing he can't see well. Tour cemetery cellar. Kitchen cellar. I think we should head over there. Yeah, they are sleeping there. Damn it, it's locked. Damn it, he's down there. I hope he has food. But there was a lot of food when I was down there. Cemetery. You know what? No, I know what to do. I know what to do. We need to get to the crypt. If I go up these stairs, it's going to take a while to find the records I need. I'll lose some of the time tomorrow morning unless I turn back now. Enter the library. What's this? Southernwood Mugwort, the Hebrus Cambrai. The writer is Cadphellus of Solophia. I don't believe I've heard of him. Interesting. He writes about butcher's broom. The Greeks used to aid with the urination and defecation. This author claims to also help with the reduction of swelling. You seem to be speaking from experience. Wonderful hidden treasure in the abbey. Befalling me from Mysteria Astra. I read a number of the treatises on the astronomy, but I never heard of this one. Rudimentary explaining the connection between astrology science and the element and their basic relationship to alchemy. Each sign is governed by one of the four elements. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or the water sign. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo are the earth signs, and so on. It cuts off there. The next page is about something else entirely. Sister Luminata must be trying to reconstruct the larger text. Even the dramatically different context of the following page, the wire of this biform came from must have been assembled improperly. Those two pages were interesting enough, I suppose quite basic. Ah well, they can all be artist hostile. Let's continue. This is most curious. History of the Labyrinth Librorium. It must be metaphorical. You need an extraordinary amount of books to actually build a labyrinth. Sounds quite silly, impossible really. Labyrinth of books. Huh. Looks promising. The familiars of the Sisters of Chaos and Abbey. Yes, good. Right. Mother Catherine was the first to end the records. It looks like almost 50 years ago. Sister Hildegard from the Goldrich family in Ravensburg, quite wealthy. It looks like she became the prioress of the Mother Catherine. Sister Cecilia Adelheid? Oh, this is Mother Cecilia's record. Wait. She's from the Welser family? They're one of the most powerful family in Augsburg. It looks like your family donates a lot of money to creation every year, more than my family's season 10. Sister Gertrude from Hof, the herbalist, yes. It's not her that was the one that was escorted out. Her father is an apothecary. That explains it. Matilda of blood, yes, the nun's a cellarer. She just came from Kempton. Merchant family, they donated pigments to use in the scriptorium. Quite thoughtful, I have to thank them if I ever get a chance. Was it Matilda? Oh, this should be interesting. Sister Illuminata. Named Angeline from Corporea family in Perugia. Looks like they have some connection to Kirche through an old abbot, Rudolph. Her family donates money to the abbey every year as well. This new Sister Matilda left the abbey for several months. Why would she go to a hermitage? Only strange, she was the only entry with such a note. The dates, 3 years ago, that was just before Father Matthias died. Which means it was around the time Baron Rothvogels visited. This has to be... Matilda must have been a nun that Baron harmed in his last visit. I should talk to Mother Cecilia again, and maybe Sister Matilda as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna check anymore. We need to get out of here before it's too late. What the hell? What in the... No. Oh shit. I'll break for the stairs. They can't possibly catch me. What am I going to do? Just wait for them to finish, then leave. It can't take that long, can it? You speak with them openly, in good faith. Doesn't matter, run for it. Go. No. Wait for them to finish. I don't want to fall asleep on this cold floor. I shouldn't just sit here and watch in any case. Oh yeah, that's even worse. It may not be awful if Sedena finds me first. Maybe we're friends. Sister Renata will certainly not be amused. Yeah, this is not good at all. If May thinks different in the future. No, I'm gonna have to make a break for it. Just be patient. No, I'm gonna make a break for it. Oh, go on, run. Could you tell it was me? Where is my leg? Oh wait, are we in pain? No, we are fine. And we have water on the floor. Uh-oh. Under Good morning. Oh, it's not morning. It's the middle of the night, Ursula. What are you doing up here? Stab. I see. Would you like me to tell you a story? Would that help you sleep? Hmm. There was once a little girl about your age who was sold with a basket of with oranges. A man had to pay the rent to the king every year. The cost was 4 baskets of oranges. This was in Italy, of course. You don't even know what an orange is. Anyway, the man's young daughter had hair in the same color as yours, same as an orange. And the man didn't have enough oranges to pay the rent, so he parted his daughter in the 4th basket. He covered her with the oranges and sent the basket to the king. When the king's servants found the little girl, the king told them to raise her as a servant. They called her Arancetta, like a little orange. You don't know Italian, so that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very cute. Anyway, as the girl grew older, the king's son, the prince, fell in love with her. But the other servants were jealous, and they gave her 3 goffel... What do you mean? Anyway, they were very happily together. Let's go back to sleep. Take the candle out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, that's a lot. Oh no. I should find someone to eat with. Yes, we should. I will leave. Let's see here. I want to head over to the widow. Maybe we can eat with her. This must be a running cane. Strong and sturdy. And here the head is broken off. The break looks recent. Could Ottilia have been using this to kill Lawrence? Ottilia's husband's cane is broken. Do you remember what happened? How should I know? Everything in here is broken and falling apart. The head broke off some, but I don't remember how. Alright. Running is broken cane. Well, we cannot do anything there. I think I might have messed that up, but I hope not. So where are we gonna go? To Druckers? No. Should we eat with Thomas? Nah. Meadow. The miller. What did they say now? He mentioned something with the medicine for his back. The mill, let's it up there. Not him. You? Good morning. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, master artist. Oh, a master at such a young age. It's impressive. Well, I'm not quite a master yet. Indeed so. You must be very well educated and hardworking then. Kind of you to say so. I apologize. We didn't even get to properly introduce. You must be Else Mullerin? Yes, that's me. Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. Yes, they treated me very well. Perhaps even more than Clara, hmm? Oh, I only meant living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Well, Peter starts raving about Miller's toll. Only when ill Peter wakes up in the night and can't find the chamber pot. Ursula brings some joy to the household, though. Such a lovely little girl. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Else? Have you finished with your gabble? There's a work that needs to be doing. Oh no. I'm sorry, I had to get to my labors. Of course. Hi there. That's a good dog. Thomas. No, Central Town. Hello. I don't think I pet this one. Damn, I don't remember. Who sold that? Notice it's Matilda. I've taken the... No. Maybe we should skip food. For one day. North Town. Never been here. Who lives here? Werner. Oh yeah, the doctor. No. I should maybe speak to the one at the Abbey. Or the nuns are here now. Let's see. Margaret, Matilda, Gertrude. So... Shit. This showed us blood on the blade. Not normal. I think Sister Matilda used it in the garden. I should ask her about it. Alright, Matilda. You have a lot of explaining to do now. She was the one who had to be guided out, I believe. But I thought it was someone called Cecilia, but I don't know. God bless you, Master Mahler. May I ask you some questions, Sister Matilda? You know, Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's truly necessary. Oh, forgive me, I'll leave it to your work then. Yeah, let's do that. We should speak to the prior's house. Oh yeah, Cecilia, that's her, yeah. God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Yes. I need to talk to you about Sister Matilda. I warned you not to go in there. I should have you known you would listen. What happened to Sister Matilda was tragic. What did happen to Sister Matilda? The records only said that she left the Abbey for some time. I omitted the details from our written record for several reasons, none of them noble. Lawrence the Barons tried to seduce Sister Matilda. She rebuked him several times. So one morning he attacked her in the meadow on her way to the town. He dragged her into the woods. Sister Matilda is a strong woman, but her resistance was met with violence. When the pilgrims to the shrine found her, she had been beaten so badly she could barely move. I'm assuming the Baron didn't suffer any consequence of his attack. Say nothing. As terrible as the attack was, I knew that bringing it to the Father Matthias would put him in an impossible position. The Baron would suffer no consequences, but the abbot would have to refuse his continued patronage. I concealed the Assyrian's identity from the Father Abbot and had Sister Matilda taken to hermitage near Mittenwald. She stayed there until the care of the sister until she recovered and could return. You really don't think the abbot would have taken action against the Baron? How did Sister Matilda feel about seeing the Baron again at yourself? Andreas, if you want to tell me that I think Sister Matilda killed the Baron, I won't. Saying it was hard for her, of course. She defended her virtue from the Baron, but her injuries were severe. Her body recovered in time. Her mind? I don't know if it ever will. She still fights him in her dreams. She wakes in the night screaming, soaked in her own sweat. So it affected her, yes, it still affects her. That doesn't mean she wanted to kill the Baron. It certainly doesn't mean she actually did. Sister Matilda is a faithful servant and a friend of Christ. I believe that truly, Andreas. She is respected and beloved by the community for good reasons. Thank you for your Mother Cecilia. Andreas, if you want to thank me, do not mention Sister Matilda to the Archdeacon. I do not believe she could have done this. I believe she could. Just because you believe doesn't mean it's so. Pray upon it if you need to. You will see the truth. Okay, time to confront her. God bless you, Master Mahler. Yes, sure. This concerns the murder of the Baron. Yes, it's tragic, but what does it have to do with me? I know about the attack and why you went to the Heritage. I see. So you think I killed the Baron? It's a strong motive. I was angry, I was filled with hate, yes, but it's been years. Mother Cecilia and Father Thomas helped me move past the anger to find love in this community. Alright. Father Thomas. Yes, Father Thomas is our confessor. We can talk to Mother Cecilia about our problems, but only a priest can hear our confessions. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? No, let's go to this shovel. The garden shovel? I wouldn't say it's mine. It belongs to the abbey. I use it more than the other sisters. There's blood on it. I recently used it to kill baby rabbits in the garden. The other sisters are too squeamish to do it. I didn't clean it because it was going right back up in the dirt anyway. Why bring this up with a shovel? Oh, I understand. No, I didn't use it to kill the Baron. A man is not a rabbit. Okay. Alright. Sister Matilda, did you receive a strange note recently? Yes, how did you know? Baron Rothvogel's received one. What did it say? Here, look for yourself. Remember what he did. The violence you suffered, the red birds flies Martin's chapter. Rothvogel, the red bird. I found it in my bed in the nun's dormitory. You can keep it if you like. In your bed? Who could have put it there? The only people allowed beyond the garden are the sisters. I can't imagine any of them makes this. Mother Cecilia and Sister Illuminata have beautiful handwriting, but both of them have been... Been so kind to me. Yeah, thank you for your time, sister. God bless you, Master Mahler. Okay. Well, it has to be her. It feels like it. It's definitely not Piero. Let's see. Okay, so what if I have the information I need? Never been here. This blood stain is awful. It must have been left by the Baron before he died, but how? Like, cleaned everything else. Large garden. We need to find where he died. Well, hello. I'm not finding any evidence here. Unless in here. Pilgrim badges of Saint Mortis. Andrews make these. Yeah. It's not here. Cemetery? What's that? Rodriguez has been dead quite some time. Why is his grave disturbed? Well, it has been raining. I'm not sure if I can find it, but how do I, like, bring forth my evidence? Deep indentation, this parchment. Whoever wrote the page above it must have been angry. I wonder if I can make a charcoal rubbing of the page and reveal the contents of the right. Yeah, let's do it. Baron Rothvogel. It's in German, I believe. Clears an Alpine Dane. It's a letter to the Baron from Prior Ferenc. Ferenc broke the letter I found in a guest house. Lawrence was blackmailing Ferenc. It's the same text. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, is this the one we saw in the books? Yeah, okay. Here we go. The lines connecting the holes form a constellation. Cassiopeia, the Great Wagon, Libra, and Aries. Quarter turn of the upper disk aligns the different element symbol of the top and the lower disk. Given the number of letters and the size of the disk, there is enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. Wait, am I going to do this? I need to compare them. Let's see here. Where is it? Or am I looking the wrong way? No, I think I'm looking for the right thing. Yeah, wait, of course. Every astrological sign corresponds to one of the 4 elements. Yeah, that is what I want to find. Okay. I wonder if I have to do anything. Now I think I can do stuff. Fire. Triangle up. Yeah, red. That first. See if I can find one. Is matching that. And B is that. G. Is that so simple? We don't have anything more here. Okay, so what if we go that one? Now we need to find H. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. What about we're looking or actually? No, I don't think that matches it. Or does it? What's that? I'm getting confused here. I'm getting very confused here. Let's just try. No, this is not right. Gerhard? As in the late brother Gerhard? Yes, it can't be a coincidence. Hard. Brother Gerhard died sometime last year. How does this connect him? Is it an anagram? Using Gerhard's name? Harriet Hardiard. Where does the G go? I'm sure Adok would know. There are 7,560 different combinations to try. I don't have the time to sit through solve it with brute force. Let me think. Did he use his name for an abbreviation? So letters for an abbreviation. A cipher instead of a cipher, perhaps. If it is, I'm not equipped with a key to solve it. Let me think. Why his name? Anyway, why higher hard? It couldn't be Greek. Wait, maybe it's an abbreviation and a name. Gerhard is his name. What is HI? How the Ignota? No, Hinkelen. Oh my god, it's so much simpler. It's here lies Gerhard. Gerhard's grave. The Baron's murder. I was asked the Albert for permission to exhume the grave as soon as possible. Okay. What's that? Someone was in a hurry to get rid of this parchment. It smells recently. Probably wasn't burned more than a day ago. The plot thickens here. Let me see. Andreas, what an awful time. A Baron murder, Curacao. These are dark days indeed. Brother Piero, I admit I would never thought of him as a type. What could have possessed him? Here is a half step from the grave. You really think you could have killed a man in his prime? School your tongue, Andreas. A murderer he may be, but the man is still your brother in Christ. Envy and pride inspire men to madness, Andreas, even old men. But you have come for me for a reason. Do you need something? No. Not now, thank you. We need to find the abbot. Where are we finding the abbot? In the church? In here? There. Andreas, I trust you're abiding by my command to leave Pierre and the rest of the monastics in peace.